Welcome. During this event, please pay attention to the following safety induction protocols. Make sure your seating position feels comfortable and does not have potential to cause spinal problems. Adjust the lighting of your computer or smartphone screen so that your eyes are comfortable. Make sure the stove, lamp, air conditioner and other electrical equipment are in the safe condition and do not have potential to cause a fire. Make sure you know the emergency response procedure when there is an emergency such as fire and earthquake. In the event of an earthquake, please stay calm and observe your surroundings. Avoid walls and windows. Immediately take cover under a table, a chair, or sturdy construction to protect your head and body until the earthquake completely stops. If fire occurs, extinguish it immediately with available fire extinguisher. But if it is not possible, please immediately evacuate and contact the fire department. In every emergency situation, you must remain calm and always be alert. Immediately get out of the room or building by following the evacuation sign and gather at the available gathering point. Please don't carry heavy loads and take off your high-heeled shoes. By knowing safety induction early, we can avoid accidents. Have a fruitful discussion. Thank you.
Today, our world stands at a crossroads. As urbanization accelerates and climate change becomes more pronounced, the need for sustainable practices has never been more urgent. The time has come for universities and cities to lead the charge towards sustainable future. Universities hold the key to innovation and education, and cities, being at the forefront of development. UI GreenMetric and UI Green City Metric provide a platform for universities and cities to showcase their commitment to sustainability. By participating, institutions not only benchmark their efforts but also inspire others, share best practices, and contribute to a global movement towards sustainability. As a beacon of sustainability, we offer comprehensive assessments of sustainable practices, conduct workshops to improve performance, and provide detailed feedback to help institutions and cities enhance their sustainability strategies. Join us in achieving a sustainable future.
Hello everyone, before we begin, I'd like to kindly remind you to rename your Zoom account using the format name strip university to help us identify you easily. We also encourage you to turn on your camera during this meeting so we can better connect with each of you. Good evening from Indonesia and good afternoon to those of you joining from Europe. My name is Sabrina Hikmah Ramadianti and I will be your Master of Ceremony for today's session. On behalf of UI GreenMetric, I'm delighted to welcome you to the information session on UI GreenMetric for Award University Ranking for University in Europe, held in collaboration with the University of Pécs, Hungary, on October 7, 2024. First and foremost, we would like to express our gratitude to the Chancellor, Rector, and Ms. Tunde Klauser for the valuable effort in reaching out to and inviting universities across Europe, particularly those in Hungary. We are honored by the presence of our esteemed guest, Chairperson of UI GreenMetric, Prof. Dr. Insinyur Riri Fitrisari, MMSC, Vice Chair of Program, Communication and Partnership, Dr. Junaidi, MA, Expert Member of Research and Development of UI GreenMetric, Professor Insinyur Gunawan Cahyono, MArch, PhD, Ms. Tunde Klauser, and Ms. Nafreski Fani Bianca from University of Peck, leader from University in Europe, and also the Honorable Professor and Coordinator of Green Campus team. Before we continue, allow me to introduce the agenda for today's meeting. This session aims to shed light on the significance of UI GreenMetric and its mechanism for fostering eco-friendly and sustainable campuses within Europe universities. First, welcome speech by the University of PEX and UI GreenMetric. Second, introduction of UI GreenMetric. World University Ranking will be delivered by Dr. Junaidi. Third, introduction to 2024 questionnaire will be delivered by Professor Gunawan. Continue by question and answer session, and the last is closing. We hope that their presentation will undoubtedly inspire your institution to actively participate in the vital program and contribute to a greener, more sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin our agenda, I would like to invite Professor Riri Fitrisari as Chairperson of UI GreenMetric to deliver the opening remarks. Professor Riri, time is yours.
Thank you, Sabrina. Good evening, everyone. It's evening here in Jakarta, but it's afternoon there in Europe. I'm delighted to welcome all of you to the information session on UI GreenMetric World University Rankings for universities in Europe. We first thank our friend, Ms. Tunde Kulsar, for our program coordinator for Green University program at University PEX, Hungary, which have been together with us for some time, collaborating. Thank you for arranging this meeting so that we can reach out to so many people this morning, this afternoon there. And also, I would like to thank Professor Attila Miseta, Rector of University of PEX, Hungary, for your support all through this time for UI GreenMetric so that we all can work together for sustainable programs. And also, I would like to thank all the speakers this evening, Dr. Junaidi, from Vice Chair of UI GreenMetric, and also Professor Gunawan Cahyono, our expert member of UI GreenMetric World University Rankings. And also another speaker, which is Ms. Fani Bianca Nafreski, Program Manager of Green University of PEX University, Green's University Program of the University of PEX. Ladies and gentlemen, and all university leaders, I also would like to greet some university leaders attending this evening. Dr. Gergo Peter Ratkai, Rector of Bhaktivedanta College, Budapest, Hungary, and also Dr. Eva Kovacs-Bokor, Vice Rector of for Science and Research, University of Dunau-Faros, Hungary, and also Dr. Finske Christian, Vice Rector of Pazmany Peter Catholic University, Hungary, and also Dr. Victoria Sugar, Vice Rector for Sustainability and Strategic Development, Obuda University, Hungary. I think Obuda also have been with us for some time, and really thank all of you for keeping up all your spirit for this Green University. As you know that we are moving towards many programs after 15 years of UI GreenMetric engagement with universities around the world, and now we have 1,183 universities from 84 countries participating in our program, and we are delightful to know that we have been making a lot of improvement in our collaboration from time to time. And this time it's the first time actually we call it for university workshop for universities in Europe, knowing that we are all keeping up for that after the pandemic and hybrid program in our university, and now fully offline program in our university. So that during this meeting, we would like to remind you again, we only have 6 years to come to realize sustainable development goals. We never know whether we can do it, but we already map the UI GreenMetric, the 6 indicator of UI GreenMetric, which is have been created in such a way that we it's a simple way. And today, Professor Gunawan Cahyono will tell you more about that in detail, because we have only like also 24 days before 31st of October for the data submission. And we hope that by doing this data submission, you will also help to evaluate your university achievement and programs in helping in achieving sustainable development goals at large. At the same time, during the last 4 years, we also already extended our small green city metric, which is our campuses are small city, but we extend that into larger city, and we call it UI Green City Metrics, in which at the moment we have already 64 cities that have taken part in this, to evaluate and to push or to empower the city or municipality leaders to create more and more programs that is very close to the realization of the improvement of infrastructure and programs to empower all the city and the community to lead towards greener and sustainable cities and communities. So we can also map this, knowing that the last one, which is the 6th indicator, normally in UI GreenMetric we call it research and teaching in sustainability and all the reporting. Here in UI GreenMetric, in UI Green City Metric, we call it a governance, so that all the governor and regencies and cities will also do that in a more detailed manner, and to create a lot of new innovative programs and report that from time to time. Next slide, please. Ladies and gentlemen, all the university leaders from across Europe, and also particularly I can see many friends from Hungary. This is the 2023 UI GreenMetric participants. We have 685 universities from Asia taking part, and also we have an extended participants from Latin America. This year we met in Colombia and also in Ecuador, but of course the announcement, and also Brazil, and the announcement of UI GreenMetric this year of the World University Ranking will be conducted in University of São Paulo, Brazil. So you know that we identify that there are a lot of university leaders that really working into a long-term program in which the university really impacting the society at large for a lot of improvement and a lot of innovation that they do. Next slide, please. And also we would like to extend the 284 university in Europe this year, hoping that there will be more and more of us working and collaborating together. Because, for example, with University of Pécs in Hungary, we have conducted the online course, for example, in sustainability, and also University of Szeged with a lot of involvement in all our meetings, and also evaluation and sustainability leaders meeting and many things. So these are our UI GreenMetric agenda this year. We have another 3 months to go, but we have already done this meeting in June in Bogota, Colombia, at 2 universities. So we went, all of us, more than 100 university leaders worldwide met there and went to 2 universities in which we learned from one old university, come up to the time of Simon Bolivar. They have a lot of things from his time in 16 something, to Universidad Nacional Rosario, that have a lot of new things and really good implementation in building information modeling that is working properly with new equipment and all really clear and detailed evaluation of each smart building evaluation. And also we have International Doctoral Student Conference, which will be conducted this next month. And also this one, I think. And also a regional workshop on UI GreenMetric for universities in Asia Pacific. Last time we had a lot of participants. Online courses, we run 3 online courses in parallel, hosted by University of São Paulo, and the other one is Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta, and also one online course for Indonesian universities. So 3 courses running in parallel, and also International Student Leaders Meeting in Sustainability, which will be conducted in your university, in Szeged University, next month, I think, in Hungary. You are all welcome to send your students to this meeting so that they can collaborate and cooperate to create many impactful program and innovative program for the society. And also we are going to do the result and award ceremony in University of São Paulo, and we are going to meet in their museum of the governor there, but it is arranged and administered by the University of São Paulo, beautiful place. So if you have time, please do come the 12th of December. And also we have a national workshop for universities in Mexico in April, for Turkey in April, and also FIGO in May, and also Ecuador in June, and also Philippines in August, and Eco-Enzyme Festival, in which 64 universities taking part in so-called such as Guinness Book of Record of Indonesia. We are pouring eco-enzyme to the bodies of water in 64 universities in Indonesia, which was very good. And also a national workshop for universities in Pakistan, and also for universities in Indonesia. And today we are having the meeting for universities in Europe. So you are open to host us the national workshop for your country, which hopefully during this month we can do more, because I would like to remind you that we are aiming for 31st of October so that we can work on your data and evidence evaluation. And also we welcome for new team online course on sustainability so that your student can work together with other students from across the globe, and also evaluation of online course meeting. What should we do in the future, in which we will make universities to collaborate to provide services for the students. Next slide, please. Okay, I think that's all from me for the opening. Thank you so much again. I'm looking forward for university to be listed, and also for your participation in UI GreenMetric. Active participation will be very most welcome. Once again, thank you so much, Professor Attila, and also Ms. Tunde Kulsar, and everyone at the University of Page. Thank you, everyone, and I'll give it back to the Master of Ceremony, Sabrina, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Ridi. Next speech will be delivered by the Green University program of the University of PAX. I would like to invite Ms. Nafrenska Fanny Bianca, Program Manager at the University of PAX. Ms. Fanny, the time is yours.
Thank you, Sabrina. First, can you hear me properly to make sure?
Yes, clearly.
Perfect, thank you. Then good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Green University Program Office at the University of Page, we warmly welcome you to today's meeting. We are sincerely grateful for your time and dedication to joining us and for recognizing the importance of contributing to sustainability. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment to creating a more sustainable and eco-friendly future, and we deeply appreciate your efforts. We would also like to extend our heartfelt thank you to the UI GreenMetric team for inviting us to participate in this wonderful initiative. We believe that the UI GreenMetric World University Rankings is a fantastic platform that allows each university to showcase, according to its unique strengths, the steps it is taking towards sustainability. And without further ado, I would like to give the word back to Sabrina and would like to thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Fanny. Before we move on the next agenda, I'd like to invite all participants to turn on their camera so we can take a group photo. Yes, please open your camera. We'll start the photo in 3, 2, 1, smile. Once again, 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you, everyone. Now let's proceed to the next part of our agenda. The introduction on the UI GreenMetric World University Ranking will be presented by Dr. Junaidi. Dr. Junaidi, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Let me share my screen. Okay. Can you see my slides?
Yes, Dr. Junaidi, fine.
Thank you. Right. So, very good evening and very good morning to you all, dear colleagues in Europe. So, my name is Junaidi. I'm the Vice Chair of the UI GreenMetric. In about 15 minutes or so, allow me to present about UI GreenMetric World University Rankings. Then followed by Professor Gunawan on how to complete the questionnaire. So the purpose of our presentation is to inform you about the UI GreenMetric as well as the new questions of the GreenMetric. And then for those of you who are new to the GreenMetric ranking, we certainly welcome you to join us and then complete the questionnaire. So let me start. So UI GreenMetric World University Rankings, as you may know, was initiated in 2010, 5 years before Sustainable Development Goal was launched, and we are a member of International Ranking Expert Group together with other rankings which you have already known. So UI GreenMetric is the first world university ranking on sustainable campus. Now, if you look at the different types of rankings that you know in the world, most of the rankings work for the academic performance and other criteria. UI GreenMetric from the beginning specifically started with sustainability or focus on the environment. So this is a little bit about the history of the UI GreenMetric. We started in 2010 and until now, I think more than 14 years. We've been working together with universities around the world to transform their university to be more sustainable so that our universities all around the world can contribute to the environmental issues or sustainable development goals issue of our world. So our methodology is quite simple. We work with 6 criteria: setting infrastructure, energy, climate change, waste, water, transportation, education, and research. Professor Gunawan will later inform you in a more specific way about the indicators of the GreenMetric. So GreenMetric is very user-friendly, very simple to do. All you need to do is to complete the questionnaire in accordance to your context and then provide us with the evidence. And then in order to join the GreenMetric, it's free of charge. So let me continue. So if we compare the GreenMetric and with other rankings, so you can see that the GreenMetric criteria, there are 6 criteria, THE impact with the 17 SDGs, and then the recent one, the QS, sustainability, they have these criteria as well. So GreenMetric is very simple and straightforward. So in terms of the methodology, we use the quantitative approach. So scoring is numeric so that we can analyze the data statistically, and then the scores will be on a scale. So we provide also the guideline in which you can calculate and predict your score. However, we have our reviewer who will have a final say about your scores as well as the ranking. So you can see the different methodology between these 3 major sustainability ranking. And for the requirement to participate in the GreenMetric, any universities can join the GreenMetric because we believe that to be more sustainable is every universities in the world need to participate and contribute in with their own context. Now let me continue. So Professor Riri has mentioned about the participations of the universities around the world. We can see that in Asia, 685 universities, while in Europe, there are 296 universities. So we hope with this meeting, you can inform your colleague, other universities to participate in the GreenMetric so that we can together contribute to sustainability issues of our world. So as you can see here, the number increased significantly and consistently from year to year. So we started with 95 universities from 35 countries back in 2010, and until now, we have 1,183 member universities in 84 countries. So imagine if you work together with these universities to collaborate among yourself so we can better transform our universities to be more sustainable. Now, in terms of Europe, we can see here at the moment the highest number of participants come from Turkey with 62 universities, followed by Russia, Italy, and Spain. And then the others followed accordingly. So some countries just got to know our GreenMetric ranking. So hopefully this year there are more and more universities from these countries can join us. And of course, we do hope that all of you here can join our ranking this year, if not next year. So let me continue. So now let me continue. So about the network, if you compare the other ranking, UI GreenMetric is the only world ranking that has an active network. So this network has the aim that is to be sustainable universities for their members, so that we can have sustainable future. And then for the principles, we are open, participatory, collaborative, and we respect each other. And then we have the common goals. So with these principles and aims, we work together since 2017, and we work with three thematic priorities. So these are the three thematic priorities. So Professor Riri has mentioned different activities that we had this year, and those activities come under these three thematic priorities. Now, these are our national coordinators from, so far, I think about 34 countries. So these national coordinators, so like University of Pécs from Hungary is one of the national coordinator, together with University of Zagreb in Hungary, and some other countries also represented by these national coordinators. So we conduct annually a national conference or national workshop in different countries across the world. So, and then besides that, if you are interested, we also offer a service to help you or to assist you in your effort to transform your university to be more sustainable. So please let us know if you would like to know. So I'll stop there. Professor Gunawan will continue with the next informations about UI GreenMetric. So if you have other questions, I would be happy to answer after the presentation. So thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Dr. Junaidi, for the insightful presentation. Next, we have Professor Gunawan, who will guide us through the 2024 questionnaire. Prof. Gunawan, please proceed.
Thank you, Ms. Sabrina. My dear colleagues in Europe, this is afternoon, so good afternoon for all of you who participated in this meeting. Let me continue what Dr. Junadi had already presented in a more detailed version, and also to extend some of the information from Professor Riri. Next, okay. As you had already gotten the information from Dr. Junaidi, that we established 6 criteria for measuring how well your campus do in terms of sustainability achievement. So the first criteria we set is setting an infrastructure, which means how many plants and also, if possible, the forest inside your campus, which can be listed. And also in this criteria, we have 11 questions which go into scoring. The questions are more than 11 actually, but not not all of them will be counted for scoring. Next slide, please. So you can see in this chart at the second end of the columns, you can see which has number presented. I say 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, 100. That means the score you can gain after answering the question. That's what consists of several criteria as well. From the you can tick on which is supposed to be closer to the fact as you claim. So the reviewer will have a better understanding on your condition. Next slide, please. For those of you who are familiar with our criteria, this year we add one more criteria which is not counted yet for score. We would like to know in advance that how well your university plan, make a kind of master plan of planning, and when the plan on setting infrastructure is implemented, and also how do you monitor the achievement. Next slide, please. So the second criteria is energy and climate change. As you all know that we are facing serious climate change so far, and that has to do with energy conservation as well. So we also provided about 11 scoring questions for you. Next, please. As setting infrastructures list, you can see in this list also we have 11 questions that will goes to score, and then this year we add one more question not yet counted for score, so you don't have to worry about which part you are taking in the last the green color block questions. Next slide, please. The third criteria we establish is waste management. So how well you manage your waste in your campus. As you all know that waste has to do with contagious disease and also some collection of bacteria which will danger our health. In this criteria, we have 6 questions, and because we have collected so far through 24 years of, 14 years of running the GreenMetric, so we have data and we can make a statistical averaging. Then we change our expectation. So in terms of green, as averagely we score very well in the previous year, then we need to change according to the present condition. So you can see, and all of my slides will be shared to all of you. So you don't have to worry about that. You can see it in detail. Next slides, please. The fourth criteria is about water management. As you all know that water is very important to our good health and well-being. So we establish about 5 questions, usually goes to scoring. And this year we add one more question as all of the criteria we need to know how well you have planned so far and how to implement your plan and how you measure the monitoring process. As you can see, some green block questions are new to the previous question because as I had explained to you, all of you, that we get the statistical data on averaging the score of campuses submitted their data. So don't worry about that. Just make sure that which is the most appropriate to your achievement. Next slide, please. The fifth criterion is transportation. You know that the emission from the combustion engine is harmful to our health. So we need to know how well the campus, as the forerunner of the scientific achievements, institutions, manage their transportation for the academic communities in your campus. We have so far 8 questions goes into score, and this year we also add 1 question. In this list, you can see only 4 go into scores. Next slide, please. And in this 4 more, and the new question doesn't count for scoring. You can watch it and scrutinize this question and choose which one is the most appropriate to your condition. Next slide, please. As you all know that our main business is in education and research, of course. So we have so far conducted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 scoring questions. And now this year we add 1 more. Next slide, please. The percentage of each criteria, I think Dr. Junadi had already mentioned. And in this case, education and research get 18% of the score, total score. So we also evaluate ourselves about the question running so far and adjusted to the present condition. So whenever you see the green block, multiple choice, that's mean the new condition is added for you. And in education and research, we add 2 new questions which will not, 3 more questions which will not added to scoring. So when you need to tick which one question is about the total number of graduates with green jobs. We don't have the idea yet how many will be for the next year or a year after that when we go into the scoring process. But now just yes or no, probably. Okay, that's about the questionnaire. Now, allow me to explain a little bit further about the submission process. Next. So first, please register via our website, greenmetric.ui.ac.id, and then register. or email us at greenmetric@ui.ac.id. Next, please. Don't forget to note down the deadline. We expect all of the data will be collected by the end of this month, which is only 3 weeks left. Then you allow, possibly, if you cannot do that, you can explain what is the difficulty in your side. Then we will consider certain action for you, which is suitable to your conditions. So you can see after downloading, then you can see when you access our website and you want to fill out, then you can see the list like this: username, and then the university name, the name of the leader, and then the email address, also your website, so we can check. Actually, all of these are required questions. Next slide, please. So you pick when you want to enter your data about setting or infrastructure, energy and climate change, waste management, water management, and transportation management, and then education. Pick one, then you can go to the questions. If you take the energy and climate change, the examples is exactly like this one. So next slides, please. After you fill out, we also provide the template for you to make you easy to fill the data about the evidence. Actually, evidence is very important for the reviewer. All of our reviewer, even they are familiar with the question, but they are not especially familiar with the condition of your university. So the template looks like this, and you can first delete the mark sample, and then you put your university logo, and then put the photograph of the evidence, and then also the explanations. Because some of our questions, we are quite curious whether it's suitable for your area, and also is it relevant for your condition or not. So the explanation will let the reviewer knows exactly what you are facing in terms of the sustainability achievement in your campus. Next slide, please. So after that, you can refresh, and we have a terms and condition. Please read it. Then you can print your answer and ask your superior or supervisor before you submitting your data. When you are quite sure about your condition and no mistake at all, then you click the submit line for your submission. Every time, every criteria has a place for you to save your data, so you don't have to worry. Next slide, please. Then you can see at the end of your fill out form, we will ask you, are you sure? If you are, you click yes. If you are sure to submit, then the submission is completed. Next slide, please. So you can take notes on these useful links, which are many. I don't have to read it one by one for you. And the next slides will be the last one. Please don't hesitate to contact Miss Sabrina, who chair the session of this afternoon for all of you. So thank you very much for your patience.
Thank you, Prof. Gunawan, for detailed explanation about 2024 questionnaire. We now open the floor for question. If you have any, feel free to unmute your microphone and turn on your camera. And you may also type your question in the chat box.
If you have question, please unmute.
Do we have any question? Or do you have any comment or something to say to our expert?
No, thank you. It was understandable.
Yes, Dr. Andreas Sebrelli, do you have any question?
No, thank you. It was all understandable. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for your attending today's meeting. Okay, if there are no questions, before we end this meeting, I would like to inform you that you can receive our presentation from our speaker in the chat room. If you have not received username and password to start your submission, you can contact us by email. As we conclude, I'd like to extend our heartfelt thanks to each of you for participating in today's information session of UI GreenMetric on universities in Europe. We hope this session has provided valuable insight and motivation for your institution to take part in this meaningful initiative. We look forward to your active participation in this year's UI GreenMetric ranking and network, and we wish you the best of luck with your questionnaire submission. Thank you once again, and we hope to see you again. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you
Thank you.
all.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much and see you again in
Thank
you.
you,
other
our
occasion.
speaker. Thank you, Prof. Gunawan, Dr. Junaidi.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Honey,
Fani,
thank
thank
you.
you,
Bye-bye.
Tunde.
Bye.